12 days from now. The round of 32 begins. 12 days. And inside the bracket, a quiet emergency is unfolding that almost nobody outside the team medical rooms is talking about. The travel, the schedule, the simple, mechanical, biological fact that 24 of the 48 teams at this World Cup are flying distances that no national side has ever flown at a major tournament before. And the players are breaking. Not all at once, not visibly, not yet. But the cracks are there, in the GPS sprint data, in the post-match recovery times, in the muscle injury rate, in the body language of fullbacks jogging back to defend in the 80th minute of group stage matches they should still be sprinting through. So who is breaking? And who is going to break next? Stick with me, because the answer is hidden inside a schedule that FIFA has refused to soften and a continent map that nobody at FIFA seems to have looked at honestly. Let me start with the geography. The 2026 World Cup is being staged across 3 countries and 16 host cities. The northernmost host city, but here is the bridge. It is also evidence that the schedule itself is unfair by design. Some teams, by accident of group draw and host city allocation, are traveling under 1,500 miles over their 3 group stage matches. Other teams are traveling more than 4,000. The recovery burden is not equally distributed. The injury risk is not equally distributed. And the competitive playing field, which FIFA spent 18 months selling as the fairest, most balanced World Cup in history, is structurally tilted before the first ball is kicked. The host nation is fresh. The traveling sides are not. That is not an opinion. That is the GPS data. Now move to Reuters reported on the 22nd of June, citing internal team sources, that at least 4 national federations have already submitted private complaints to FIFA about scheduling and recovery conditions. The complaints have not been made public. The federations have not been named. FIFA has not commented. But the complaints exist, and the silence around them is, in its own way, more damning than the loudest press conference would be. The away game inside the away game. The schedule that the institution refused to soften. The agreement with FIFPRO that was published and then quietly overrun by the operational reality of 3 host countries, 16 cities, and a continent map that nobody at FIFA wanted to draw honestly on the planning whiteboard. This is the tension between the sport and the institution. The sport is doing what it always does. It is producing moments, narratives, heroes, villains. The institution is producing a schedule that the players themselves, through their captain in the Netherlands, have already called unsustainable. One of these things will eventually have to bend. It will not be the players' bodies. It will be the schedule. The only question is, how many torn hamstrings, how many missed knockout matches, how many cup-winning forwards walking off in tears in the 75th minute it takes before FIFA admits the obvious. So what do you think? Is the schedule the silent crisis of this tournament? Or is it just the price of a 48-team format that, on balance, has been worth the trade-off? Has FIFA listened to FIFPRO at all? Or has the agreement been a piece of paper from the moment it was signed? I read everyone. Let me know your view in the comments. If you found this worth your time, a like helps more than you would think. Subscribe if you enjoy thoughtful football coverage. Football at this scale is never just a tournament. It is a moment in time.